Hola guys and girls and welcome to week 1 of the IPL. We are facing Larissa, or from 0MX right here, and her team, the Eternal Eiscue. And yeah, since the Showdown League I don't have a separate team builder, but let's go over the team real quick at the beginning at least. We have a Spidef Felix, Earthquake, Toxic Roar, Stealth Rock. It's mainly there for the Toxicity. Great check to that. Boomer still does a shot ton, that's why we still have to be Spidef. Then an SD Terrakion with Blackbird Boots Close Combat, because that's what we're gonna click the most. She has one Ghost type, which necessarily doesn't have to comb, which I hope it doesn't, since I didn't brought Snorlax, but with Snorlax it would be an easy check to that. Stone Edge for potential stuff like the Espeon, and then mainly Quick Attack for the Espeon, since it's gonna be faster than us and do good damage. Fist Staff, Rocky Helmet, a little bit offensive, Rotomo, there for the Leafeon. She has Sun support with Leafeon, so I want to have a check to that. Then Fist Staff, leftovers, Aromatisse, mainly there for the Como. I was thinking about Kibia Berry, but in the end, like, she could run poison damage, she could run steel coverage, and it would be 50-50 either way, so I'd rather have leftovers. And yeah, pretty standard stuff. Then we have Heavy Duty Boots, Cinder Ace with Pyroball, Super Fang, U-Turn, and Taunt. Super Fang there for stuff like the Gastrodon. Sadly, this thing doesn't get grass coverage, so yeah, we have to deal with that. And then Choice Scarf, Frost Slash, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Trick. Once I don't need a Choice Scarf anymore, I just want to have a Choice Scarf which can be faster than +1 Como. And yeah, at first I had Choice Scarf Hextras, but I think Frost Slash just overall does. It's not as strong, but the moves I'm gonna click, he doesn't have that many resistances to. Like with Hextras, I would have to pick Dragon Claw, which has Steel types and Fairies and stuff like that. With Ice Beam, he has free resist, yes, but with Shadow Ball and stuff like that, I think I can deal with Frost better, and I can trick it away as well. So yeah, that's the team. Let's send out the challenge and hop into the match and see what he brought. Like I said, the main thing I'm worried about, not seeing her Ghost type. I think it was like what's it called, the T thingy. The T thingy, Magiga. What was the cursor there? I actually don't remember what her Ghost type was. I'm just very scared to see the Ghost type. It makes no sense to bring it since I have Snorlax. Snorlax is like a dead check to it. I checked. There's nothing this thing can do to Snorlax. And I have Snorlax. But Snorlax is not that good with the rest of the team. But so I hope that is enough to yeah, make her not bring that on. But we will have to see. Yeah, if she takes a bit longer, I will just cut to the match. But other than that, I will see you there. Okay, here we are with the match. And as we can see, the Ghost type is not there, so I'm happy with that. The rest is basically what I expected. Como, Grimmsnarl. Like I said, these are the monsters I expected. Of course, we still have to find out if these are the sets I can deal with. But yeah, lead-wise, I'm assuming either the Torkoal for like lead Rock Sun stuff or the Corviknight. I don't really have a mon which deals with both very well. I guess a Rotom could deal with both, kind of. Yeah, I think I would lead with Rotom. It deals. I can just Volt Switch out versus the Torkoal. I can do good damage. I can Volt Switch out basically versus anything. With only with Espeon I would Hard Switch out, and with Como as well, because it's Como I could still Volt Switch as well. But Espeon I maybe would Hard Switch out, since I still need this thing healthy for the Leafeon, which does get Scizor. So that's something I have to worry about. Especially if she gets SDs up and stuff like that. And we do see Torkoal, so she does mainly... I probably just gets up Rocks or something like that. Either way, I am just gonna use this to Volt Switch out of there. Get some decent damage, I'm assuming. That's 25%. Let's fire off the Calc immediately and find out what kind of Torkoal this is. Yeah, that's definitely more Spidef. Let's see if it would be Max Spidef. That looks like a Max Spidef Torkoal, since only did this 25%. That means for me, if no bulk, does Terrakion kill from here with a Stone Edge? It is indeed a roll. So what we could do as well is just go into Aromatisse and Toxic and all this good stuff. Frost as a shadow thing shouldn't do too much as well. Yeah, I think the safest is go into Aromatisse and Toxic this thing. Just goes for Lava Plume, does 35%, which Lava Plume in the sun obviously versus my Aromatisse would do 30 to 36. So yeah, definitely looking like this variant right here, which we see. And he might just go for Rocks right here. I just want to get a Toxic on this to wear this thing a bit down, to bring it in range for my... Okay, we missed the Toxic, so that's the thing that happened. So that means I have to Wish right here, otherwise I will die pretty soon. So he sadly do miss the Toxic. I'm just gonna Wish. Lava Plumes again, which is fine. Now I have to Protect, and yeah, this Torkoal is just getting healed up. I would have loved to get some Toxic Residual on this thing, because now all the chip I got with Rotom is sadly gone. The Protect I'm going for here is pretty obvious, so she might use that to switch out into something. But I don't really know what she would switch out into. Corviknight I see mainly, as is her main answer to this. But that gives me a free, or quote-unquote, free switch into my Bunny. And Bunny in the Sun does a good amount of damage to everything, since she didn't bring the Gastrodon. So yeah, the Protect is pretty obvious, but I'm still going for it. And yeah, Corviknight hits the field, which is fine. We do see pressure. And yeah, you get some health back, which is nice. And yeah, we go into Cinderace here. U-turn might be a thing which happens here. Iron Head, yeah, that's fine. Like I said, now we have... Do we have Sun? No. This thing obviously had leftovers, but still, Pyro Ball should do a good amount to anything. She goes into Coma-O. That is fine with me. Bulletproof. So she is bulletproof. Does close to no damage right here, sadly. And I am just going to U-turn out. Do 6%. And Rocky Helmet as well. Ooh, this thing is bulky. That means for me, I can just go into Aromatisse, I think. And I am just going to Wish Up again. I am actually just going to Wish Up again. So she does have the Coma-O with Bulletproof. That means for me, I'm going to go still back into my Astra right here. I do have the Heavy Duty Boots. I do get my Wish back. And right here, I can still Super Fang the Coma-O. It should do a good amount of damage. Exactly 50%. And on a Mon with no recovery, that still is pretty nice damage. I'm not going to U-turn since this thing has Rocky Helmet. I'm just going to hard switch into my Aromatisse this time. We do see the Drain Punch. Like I said, this thing is mainly bulky, so I don't really mind just going for another Wish right here. Poison Jab shouldn't do too much. Let's get some calcs going. Drain Punch did 12% to me from Coma-O. Coma-O defensive. Let's just say it's defensive. Why not? Let's see the Drain Punch. Drain Punch. Yeah. Looks like 12% max. It has some attack investment. Yeah, could be max attack still. Could be still max attack. Okay, we do see Torkoal. That's fine with me. I still want to Toxic this boy. Okay. Good prediction on my opponent's part, obviously. Did see the Toxic coming there. Which we have to worry about. We don't have Aerotherapy. This is Espeon. Steelix would our immediate answer. Steelix is our answer since the what you call it? Thingamajigger. Ooh. Cheeky. Cheeky. These sets are the... This is what I was talking about. This is like the sets I was worried about. Let's see. I'm slower than anything. I might be faster than the Torkoal. But that's basically it. To try to get up rocks, I mean. But I think I have to sack this. I think I have to sack this. And yeah. So I'm just gonna go through that. Okay, a good prep on opponent's part. Goddammit, I just in the stream earlier, I did face like a Weather Ball, Jojo in the rain. So I did know that the evolutions now get Weather Ball. But it seems it's still not in my brain yet. That is indeed the thing. I'm just gonna hard U-turn here. Try and get some momentum going. And versus you, so I could go into Frostlass. I could go into my Aromatisse as well. I could go into Terrakion as well, just fire off a close combat. Let's see. But yeah, this easy plays with the Toxic did hurt, obviously. Close combat, not guaranteed killing him. Let's see, the U-turn did 7% from Cinderace, so let's actually see how bulky this boy is. How much percent it did? 7. So he might be defensive. So let's see, that means Frostlass is probably the best way to go right here. Yeah, I would KO with Ice Beam. I'll just go into Aromatisse as well. Yeah, this game is obviously not going as well for the moment. So the question is, do I go for predictions right now as well? Since the Ice Beam is pretty obvious, do I need this Scarf though? I don't think so actually. Since Scarf, I'm slower than Leafeon as well, even with the Scarf. And I'd rather trick the Torkoal or the something here. Yeah. I'd rather trick you right here. You get the leftovers. And at least Scarf the Torkoal right here, which will go for a fire move. Which means I could go to Cinderace. Cinderace wouldn't really help me too much. Which means I can just go to Aromatisse, get a Wish into Cinderace. There's the Lava Plume, yes. With the Toxic, that does good. It does very much a lot of damage. But Aromatisse is not that important. This thing's obviously faster than me. I'm fine to dying to Toxic here. Because I want this. So with this Wish, I could go into Terrakion as well. But it's too early to SD. I would need to go to more pluses. Basically. Yeah, this game's already going pretty unwell. So. What do we switch in here? I go for SD. Just go to Corviknight. Okay, that's cool. That's cool with me. I'm at full health now. The question is, how bulky are you? Because if I can, like we look at, we already saw it has Ironhead, the bird. What's called again? Bird again. Corviknight. I was something with C, but I was thinking about Celesteela the whole time. Corviknight. So plus 2 close combat will KO him. If he's fully bulky and bold, will not KO him actually. So the question is Ironhead though. Ironhead from just the bulky one will not KO me. And if I go to plus 4, I will obviously KO him. But Espeon, that's the question. Espeon is still faster than me. Plus a quick attack won't do the trick, so it's not worth it. Depending on Ironhead rolls though. If I go to, let's say I get to plus 6 for some reason, it's a roll on the Espeon. And she still has a lot of mons. It still has the Espeon, Leafeon, stuff like that. So I could just hope for the close combat roll, which I think is the best thing I can go for right here. To get rid of the Corviknight. We do not get it. Do not get it. Gets the body PS off. So probably was defensive. Most likely was defensive. So I'm just gonna close combat again, obviously. Yeah. There's the Espeon. There obviously is the Espeon. Yeah, I don't... If I get damage on you and I go into Frostlass and I Shadow Ball, she still has Grimmsnarl. What is my win card at this point? I don't have that good amount of win cards. Go to Rotomo, but Rotomo is not that great. Yeah, this game is not going well. The Weather Ball on Espeon did catch me really off guard. Should have thought about that since the things were up. The things were up. Let's see. She probably just Psychics me. So I have to think, like, something dies here. Since rocks are up. Rotomo, what do you still do? Just the Voltage round, you're decently bulky. Cinderace, you're faster than everything. Can't really deal with Como. Can't really deal with Como though. I could just go for the quick attack here. Just to get the damage off. So if I would have gone for plus 4 earlier, I could have hoped for a crit on this Espeon. That's probably the best way to go for quick attack right here, just to bring this guy in range of an Ice Beam, so I don't have to lock myself into Shadow Ball. So yeah, we do 39%, which is fine. Astra is still the best switch in, still has Como. So if I go into yeah, best way I think is going to Frostlass right here. It's a speed tie right now. I forgot that I lost my Scarf, so it is a speed tie we have to play around right now. But I think it is with it. Does the Ice Beam kill you even? Would I have to still go for Shadow Ball? I still have to go for Shadow Ball, so let's do it. He might be willing to sack it, since it already did its job versus Terrakion. But yeah, the Weather Balls on Evolutions. They screwed me on stream, and they screwed me here as well. For sure, for sure, for sure. I need to just get in my hand that these things do have Weather Ball now. And that they can do, like all the evolutions have Weather Ball now. They can be abused with weather. They can be very easily abused with weather. Yeah, Frostlass, I have to somehow win with Frostlass. I think, because my bunny is not going to win with Como around. That's another thing I didn't know, that Bulletproof makes you immune to Pyro Ball, which does make sense. Pyro Ball has ball in the name. But yeah, I just didn't have this interaction before. It's probably my own fault for not playing enough OU Showdown and shenanigans, stuff like that. But yeah, that's what you get. If you distance yourself from a Pokemon community, and then you get back, you're obviously gonna suffer from some inexperience, but still, I could have just looked it up and stuff like that, so... Still, my fault. Oh, she left. Yeah, she mentioned already that the connection is not that great, so I just have to wait right now, and she will come back. So yeah, I will cut till she's back. Okay, we are back. She just switched into Torkoal, but took the Shadow Ball pretty well. Since, yeah, like we mentioned, this is the Death Torkoal. And yeah, I pretty much have to go into Cinderace versus this. The only real switch I have. And I am gonna Super Fang right here. Again, because it's the only thing I have to damage Como. So like I mentioned, I don't have the thing. Thingamajigger. And I don't think I'm gonna win this. I don't think there's a way to win this for me. Let's go to Rotomon, try to get some Rocky Helmet on this. Dragon Tails me out, okay. Into... best case would have been Cinderace again. Because then I could have just... oh wait, I don't know if that would have been best case. But it also got Ice Beam right here. Just got Ice Beam right here. Shadow Ball makes him immune to the bulletproof thing. So Ice Beam still, I think, is the best way to go right here. We could... No, okay, Sun is gone, at least. But how do we deal with this Torkoal? Shadow Ball does how much to you? Shadow Ball does how much to you? She can still get up Sun once. Yeah, I think it's... Because Como might... I can't... If I can kill Como somehow, then I can maybe do it with Cinderace. But Grimmsnarl is still at full health and all this good stuff. I don't think... Yeah, I think that's a GG. Like, once she got rid of Steelix for basically free. I'm still gonna Super Fang here to get this boy as low as possible, to bring him range of Shadow Ball. Because Shadow Ball did how much last time if we just scroll up? That's too much. Super Fang, Dragon Tail. Now boom, 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 bam, Ice Beam. I still have to scroll up higher. 29%, yeah. So it's in range of Shadow Ball. So at least we can kill you. If we manage to kill you... He has obviously some switch-ins here. Okay, that means no Sun for our opponent. Sun is not up for our opponent. He goes to Espeon. Okay, so she's willing to risk the speed tie. Which I take. I mean, I had to take at some point either way. Both of them ones are slower. So let's see if we can get it. Nope, we can't get the speed tie. So yeah, that's definitely GG now. Like, yeah. Even if he would have gotten the speed tie, I mean... We kill you, then it would be, she had to go to Grimmsnarl, which I don't know what set Grimmsnarl was. It might have been able to beat Rotom, might have not been able to, it, like, doesn't really matter. So, yeah, she got the speed tie. So, like, in general, Hex was not in our favor, like, he missed Toxic and we lost the speed tie here, but I got caught off guard by the Weather Ball, so it's definitely not that I lost to Hex right here. Hitting the Toxic would still have been nice, because then I wouldn't have to Toxic the Torkoal again. She wouldn't be able to go to Espeon to bounce the Toxic and all this good stuff. I would have gotten some damage on that. And yeah, with not Toxic, not Toxic, Aromatisse, I might have been able to beat it 1v1. I didn't do the Karks yet, and then I wouldn't have to switch into Steelix. So it kinda, like, that's kind of a domino effect, but I definitely don't want to blame it on that. I don't know, Scizor, yeah, should kill me. That's a GG. Sadly, not as lucky as I would have liked, and yeah, definitely not as well prepared. The team was fine, but just not looking at what the mons can do and stuff like that from my opponent's perspective. So we do end up the first week with a 3-all loss. Of course, that means we will have to catch up in the next few matches, but yeah, not everyone in the league uploads. I will still leave some links for her in the description. She has a YouTube channel, but there are no videos there. I have to find out what the Twitter and all this stuff is. If there's anything, it will be description. Shout out to her either way. From her is the background for my thumbnails and for my draft analysis. So, of course, great shout out to Larissa for that. So I don't mind giving her this win, or I did not give it to her, but losing to her. And yeah, that's all from me. I will see you another time. Ciao.